Cutoff should be based on class. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. I do like that. And unique titles for each class. Unique titles for each class. The Demon Hunter title would be... It would be... Jedith. Big moment gamer. Dude, I would wear that. That would be my permanent title. I don't know, man. I feel like they really need to restructure the whole Mythic Plus reward system. I'm hoping they take time in Dragonflight to do that. Because, like, the majority of people who enjoy Mythic Plus for it being Mythic Plus are people who are doing it at a high level. The people who do lower end Mythic Plus are doing it because they need to. The people timing the lower keys aren't the ones that care about score. They're doing it because they need to do it to get the gear because their raid leader needs them to be a certain eye level before they come to raid for the first week. All the rewards are front loaded in Mythic Plus, right? You do it, you get the gear from the dungeons, which only matters at the lower level. You get the Valor to upgrade the gear, which only matters at the lower level. You get the title from whatever, I don't know, it's all like plus 15s or something. You get a title. And then at 20, plus 20, you get the portals. But then beyond that, there's nothing. And there's a huge amount of people doing Mythic Plus that are going well above plus 20, especially this season. I'm not saying 15 shouldn't reward something. I feel like it should be granular. So like every couple levels you go up, you get something, you know, like I think it would be really cool for it to be like the PvP system where maybe there's a Mythic Plus transmog set, you know, each couple levels that you go up in key level, you unlock a new piece of that transmog. And eventually once you get to a certain point, whatever that is, it all depends on scaling. It could be 20, it could be 15, it could be 30, it could be 50. Whenever you get there, you know, you fill out that transmog and you get that full set. A higher chance for tertiary stats and sockets would make it 100% required for raid. No questions. Mythic Plus at 15 and under is such a different experience than 20s. Yeah, that's a thing that I see people experience a lot. It's like they start pugging like plus 10s. Or plus 15s, and it's just an absolute shit show. And they get the wrong impression of what Mythic Plus actually is. It's funny because the higher level keys actually get easier as you go up because the players are just better. But I think when a brand new player gets into Mythic Plus and they hop into a plus 10 that they found in Group Finder where nobody fucking knows any of the mechanics in the dungeon, it's just an absolute shit show and they get the wrong impression and they think the difficulty of Mythic Plus scales exponentially from whatever they're experiencing, and that's not the case. I hope they do something new with the system. As a non-Mythic raider, do you think it's possible to reach the cutoff? The cutoff for like the 0.1% title? I think it depends on whatever class you're playing, which to get that high, you probably need to play a meta spec. So yeah, I would say so. Havoc, no. Havoc, you are absolutely useless without a cache. Like, I don't even use my cache 100% properly. Like, I'm really, really bad at using that trinket. And even at that, like, if I didn't have my cache, my damage would be so bad. It's already really bad. But without that trinket, there's no way you could justify bringing me. But also, weird things aside, like, you know, not considering the trinket or whatever. It gets to a point, too, where it's like, it's less about eye level. You know what I mean? The difference between 295 eye level and 298, it really doesn't matter. It's more about like knowing the mechanics, knowing how to not die, knowing how to do the most damage all the time. It comes down to knowledge and like just pressing the right buttons at the right time. And not only just you doing that, but everyone else in your group doing it at the same time. So that's the thing about Mythic Plus, right? It's not just about you. It doesn't matter how great you are as a player. Your whole team has to be at that level. One good DPS can't fix a bad tank, or it can't fix a bad healer. There's a hunter in queue named Salty Farts.